This is the Sunday motivational video. Every Sunday, we bring you a different type of video, which should improve your life. Today, we're looking at 15 things that are not worth it in life. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello, Aluxers. How great is it to have you back with us today for another Sunday video. Life is complicated, and we complicate it even more with choices, decisions, sometimes actions, and other times the lack of action. But we do things that are not worth it in life or in the long run. Everybody has their own journey, and it's beyond important to realize that you will only do this once. Your clock is ticking, and at some point, you'll reach the finish line. There probably won't be a start over no matter how hard we wish there was. So why do people settle for less? Why do people make choices that will not lead them to a fulfilling life? What exactly do people do that keeps them from making it? We went through the personal choices most people make and put them in this list of 15 things that are not worth it in life. Go through it, see if you're guilty of some of them, and put these lessons to good use. Let's see what happens. Number 1. Being fake. Pretending you're someone you're not, acting differently than you would want to act, is only digging you deeper within the hole you already are. Your life is not about how other people see you, but about yourself, about your pursuit of happiness and personal success. It takes the same amount of work to fake it as it does to put in the work and actually become it. So why wouldn't you go for the real thing? Why do you care about the illusion of happiness versus the real deal? This is one of the biggest issues we have with social media right now. These profiles craft this artificial life, and you're comparing yours with something that's not even real, but the feeling of disappointment is real. It's simply not worth it. The time, the effort, even if people believe your illusion, you won't find what you're looking for because you'll always know it's fake. Number 2. Jobs that make you miserable. Some people keep jobs that make them miserable because they need the money. Please understand the decision to not find better alternatives is a choice you make. Maybe you tried once and it didn't work out. Maybe people are telling you you won't be able to be more than you are. Maybe you're even doubting yourself and your worth. But you have to try. You're already miserable here. Might as well give it a shot, right? Number 3. Relationships that don't make you happy. From jobs, we move on to relationships, and this is what gets us mad. People settle because it's convenient. Oh, we're sorta okay. She takes care of the house, cooks, cleans, we're okay. He was there for me when I was lonely and we got used to each other. No, stop! That's not the way to live life. If you need your house clean, get a maid, and if you're feeling lonely, get a dog. Your partner should light a fire inside of you. They are your greatest ally. They're in the field with you fighting for your dreams you're building together. A home, a family, a life. Too many people get in relationships due to the convenience, where they're not happy. When you're not feeling it, the other person isn't feeling it either, so you're both losers, just nobody has the courage to speak out. When you choose a partner, you should technically choose him or her for the long run, not this phase you're going through right now. Her mindset will raise your children, not her body or good looks. The same goes the other way around as well. Relationships are hard, but if you're gonna be in one for the majority of your life, you better put some solid thinking into it before you move any further. Number 4. Overthinking. We're big fans of thinking. We strongly encourage everyone to think about their past, present, and plan for their future. Here's where things stop being valuable. When you're being paralyzed or stressed out by things outside of your control. Here, repeat after me. Worry will never change the outcome. Most people get so caught up in the what-if parts of life that they never make any progress. If this is one of your issues, you need to understand that you only get a handful of opportunities in your life. You're probably not going to live forever, and you'll never find yourself in the position you are today. When opportunities present themselves, don't overthink it. Be decisive and take action, one way or the other. Number 5. Spending time where you don't really want to be. How many times have you found yourself at an event, at a table, in someone's house, or surrounded by people you don't care for, wishing you were somewhere else? This is one of those things that's not worth it in life. Stop throwing away your precious time in places that don't bring you anything that you value. The more you think about it, the more you realize just how much control you have over your life. You're in charge of where you want to be, and this can be expanded outwards. If you don't like the event, leave. If you don't like the city where you live, you move somewhere else. You have that freedom and that power. It's just that it seems scary and risky. But wouldn't you rather take the risk than be unhappy? This is the part where we would normally recommend you the latest and trendiest of new books, but not today, mostly because when it comes to what's worth it in life and what's not, we've had a lot of time to ponder on these questions. So we're going to recommend you one of the most valuable books we've had the pleasure of reading over and over again every few years, because it's smart to put things into perspective. Anything from Seneca will do, but if you're looking for a more specific title, go with The Letters from a Stoic. It's mind-blowing that people 2,000 years ago had already figured out so many aspects of our lives. Things that apply to us today, like the relationships we have, the way we pursue financial success, and much more. You'd think we had enough time as a species to learn these lessons, but unfortunately, reading isn't seen as cool anymore. That's why, if you go to Alux.com/freebook and sign up, you can get the audiobook for free, thanks to our friends at Audible. Number 6. Eating unhealthy. We've come across an interesting quote recently, which we want to share with you guys. It goes like this: eat your food as medicine, otherwise you'll have to eat medicine as your food. How good is that? There's nothing wrong with enjoying a slice of pizza or some dessert from time to time, but really enjoy them and understand that these are treats. It's not food. Food is supposed to make your body function properly. You know damn well that at some point you start hating junk food and your body is telling you to get it together. Constantly having your body go through that is not worth it. Number 7. Waiting for the perfect time or opportunity. Oh, this is a good one. For some reason, people think that somewhere in the future, there's going to be a time when all the planets align, every door will open, everything will be perfect, and they're just gonna waltz into the life of their dreams. Sounds beautiful, right? Well, wake up. It ain't ever gonna happen like that. The best time to do something is today. The sooner you do it, the sooner you get to enjoy the benefits of having it done. Guess what? You built the perfect time. You built the perfect opportunity for yourself. It will never present itself in front of you. You'll just realize your timing was right or not when you look at how you behaved in the past. That's the trick with this issue. It's simply not worth postponing the pursuit for something that exists only in your mind. Number 8. Holding grudges. You know what else isn't worth it? Ruining relationships with people you care about over stupid stuff that doesn't really matter. It's your pride and ego that's stopping you from admitting you were wrong, and it's the same pride and ego that doesn't allow you to forgive someone who wronged you. We've seen family relationships ruined, people not talking to one another over the most meaningless of things if you were to look at the big picture. Do not allow your emotions to manipulate your fate by clouding your judgment. Sometimes it's better to be at peace with yourself than it is to be right. Number 9. Living in the past. Your past is behind you. Everybody comes from somewhere, and unfortunately, we don't all start from the same place. You might be lucky and have an advantage, or the hand you've been dealt isn't the greatest. Either way, you should allow for your starting point to define where you want to end up. Since then, you've taken steps, you've changed, evolved, transformed, and that's good. Looking back, you see you can't change what's already happened, but you can make your peace with it and focus on writing your future. In this moment right now, you can choose to become someone new, a person that's different than who you were yesterday, a better version. It all starts with the decision of leaving your past behind you. Think of it like a software update, only you're updating your mindset. Number 10. Mediocrity. Living a life of mediocrity simply isn't worth it when you can actually have the option to be better than that. People choose to settle for less than their potential. Mediocrity is a sin, and you should treat it as such. You've been blessed with this incredible life, filled with opportunity and potential, and what do? You throw it all away fitting in for being another pixel in an 8 billion pixel canvas. Your biggest fear in life should be ending up like everybody else. You can be more than them. That's why you're spending your Sunday watching this long video about the things that are not worth doing in life. You're part of a very small group of people who choose to take this time to think about these ideas while everyone else, who knows what they're doing. There's a playlist on our channel called Videos That Can Change Your Life, which you can check out by clicking in the top right corner. Some of our best ideas and videos are in there. Open up a new tab after this video ends to check it out and see if there are any gems you still haven't uncovered. Number 11. Fear of change. Change is a part of life. It's actually one of the most beautiful parts of living. We get to experience change happening all around us. Based on our analytics, it's a safe bet to say you were born before the internet even existed, before we had smartphones. The world you were born into was radically different than the one you're living in right now. And how long has it been since you were merely a child? 20, 30 years? Maybe less? Give it another 20 years and see what happens. Social change is happening. We are more and more connected than ever before. We're having international dialogue like never before. The comment section of any one of our videos is proof of that. People from all corners of the world share their own take on whatever we're discussing at that time. Yet, with all that, some people fear change. Fear the fact they have to change in order to accommodate the new world. They're scared of the unknown, but we don't think that fear is worth it. These days, you're not fearing for your life, but you should fear of being stuck to the past ways. Number 12. Following celebrity drama and pop culture. There are very few things with less value than celebrity drama. It's simply not worth knowing who Taylor Swift is dating, who broke up with who, and what beef is going down between the members of the latest boy band. It's relevant to understand the culture, to understand the times you're living in, but it's all the noise that pollutes you. We've met people that told us they watched 6 or 7 seasons of a show they didn't even like. They wouldn't recommend it to anyone else, yet they spent hours upon hours watching it themselves. Not sure if you know this, but Keeping Up with the Kardashians is at its 16th season. We had to Google that. The reality show has been produced since 2007, and it's still going because people are still watching it. Number 13. Hard drugs and excessive alcohol. Why would you go down a road when nobody who's been on it has come out ahead? It's one of those few cases in life where you already know it's going to end badly for you and those around you. Somebody will go to substances in the hopes of escaping the world, only to find that it's not everyone else they have to deal with, it's themselves. At some point in their lives, they made a bad judgment call one after another, chose the worst path, and now they're panicking. You never want to be in a situation where you cannot control what happens to you. You're the captain of your own ship, so act accordingly. Number 14. Being serious all the time. It's been rather difficult putting together a valuable list of 15 items, but we really want to include this in it. For whatever reason, some people take themselves too seriously all the effing time, and it's a buzzkill for everyone else. Allow yourself the luxury to de-stress. Act childish when you're not in a professional setting. Dance in the rain. Fool around. Just don't let the kid within you die. There's nothing more sad than watching an adult lose the child within them for a place in the sea of gray suits commuting to their glass-windowed towers. Number 15. Living the life other people expect you to live. The last item on our list has to do with the way you live. It's heartbreaking to see someone living a life others have chosen for them. Either their parents, their environment, or their partners. We've seen unhappy people live seemingly happy lives because that's what others think a happy life looks like, despite them being truly unhappy. We value too much what other people think of us. We value too much the expectations other people have for us, but we each have our own. Your parents had their life to craft and live, and you have your life. What makes us happy isn't everyone's cup of tea, and that's how it should be. We really hope this video has opened your eyes to at least a bit about some of the choices you're making in life right now, and hopefully we provided some valuable guidance. It wouldn't be a Sunday video without your input, so what would you add to this list? What are some of the things that are not worth it in life? Things you've learned the hard way. Share them in the comments, and maybe you can help someone else from our community not make the same mistakes you did. Now, you already know we're going to give you a bonus for sticking with us until the end, so here it is. Number 16. Trying to make everybody happy. First of all, you can't. There are too many people with different demands and expectations that it makes no damn sense to even try. How about you live the life you want to live? Try to make yourself happy and those few individuals who are by your side for the journey. Everyone else can go be miserable or happy somewhere else on their own terms. So Aluxers, you've seen the new format and we apologize for the late posts. It takes a lot longer to make these videos than it used to, and for some reason YouTube hasn't been pushing them as much as they used to. We're not going to ask you to write anything specific in the comments, but it would mean the world to us if you did click the bell notification by the subscribe button. We're investing a lot of time, effort, and money in this new series of videos, and a good portion of you didn't get to see them. We've had really great videos all week, but they barely got any traction. So that notification bell would really help a lot. A special thank you for those who have. Okay, if you did turn it on, you can write bell in the comments. We know you want to. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxers. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos, which we recommend you watch next. Thank you for being an Aluxer, and we'll see you back tomorrow.